Hello kids, how are you? I hope you're doing well in this quarantine. I know you are limited to be home, and of course, this is not a very enjoyable situation for everybody, but we gotta find a way to continue doing our learning of English. So today I'm going to have for you the first practice of the topic 3 on the Logcompass. For that, we gotta go to the page 44 of our books. We have here, we choose topic 3, and then when it opens, we will choose the word contents and then choose vocabulary. What is going to open is this window with a short video of 3 minutes 29 seconds about this, our starings of the series of Follow the Compass, and they are exploring art. Then they are going to show us some types of art on the vocabulary. So what you gotta do is pay attention to these words. The meaning of these words are the ones that are most important for our lessons in this term. So we have words about positions: at the bottom, at the top, in the background, in the center or in the middle, in the foreground, on the left, on the right. The meaning of these prepositions are given to you on the glossary area of the topic 3. If you open the topic 3, you're going to see the last corner on the right. At the bottom, you're going to see the word glossary. There you will see the definitions. Nonetheless, I'm going to explain them very quickly. At the bottom, in this area of the video, at the bottom would be here, on the lowest part. At the top would be here. That's why you hear expressions like the top 5 best songs of 2020. They are always the best. So the top is always here, at the highest part. At the bottom would be down at the lowest part. In the background, in this image that you have here, the background will be this door or this wall that you have in the back. Everything that you see that is behind the most important part of the picture, which are the people here. The most important is the people. The background are the walls and the paintings. In the middle, we can say this guy is in the middle of them two, or in the center of our image. Then we also have in the foreground. In the foreground means the most important part of a picture. In this case, we can also say the 3 guys are in the foreground of this image. They are the most important part of the picture. Then we have on the left, from our perspective, he would be on the left, and on the right, it would be the girl. Yes? Okay, now that we have explained the expressions, we gotta go down and see what the book is asking us to solve. They are telling us to watch the video and say if we were right. We were right on what? On the first question that you have here. Look at the picture. How do you think Max, Lee, and Maddie feel? So if you see Max's face, Lee's face, and Maddie's face, how do you think they feel? Remember the vocabulary of the past term. They said feelings like sad, happy, upset, nervous. Yes, so remember those words about feelings and try to apply one to these guys, to each one of these guys. Then, when you finish watching the video, of course, I'm not going to play the video right now because this program that I'm using doesn't allow me to use the audio for this transmission. But I will try to find other programs that allow me to watch the video with you. Okay, just remember to watch the video and solve the next questions. We are going to the point number 2, which has to do with the image here. They say, find these things in the collage, write their position. where do you see the birds? Are they on the left, on the right, at the bottom, at the top? Well, let me tell you, the birds here are at the top. Now, if you see the house, where can we say the house is located in the picture? Well, the answer is in the middle or in the center. Then if we see the mountains, according to the explanation that I gave you in the first part of the video, the mountains are in the background. Yes, so let me show you again the expressions. In the background. In this picture are the walls and the paintings. The background of this other picture are the mountains. Is the thing that we see behind everything. Then what about the tower? The tower here, where can we say it is located? Well, do you know? Okay, now let me tell you, it's on the left. Really easy, really easy. Now let's talk about the trees. The trees are on the right, or as the book says, yes, it's on the right or on the right side. And now let's talk about the flowers. The flowers, if you see them here, they could be at the bottom of the picture, but they are also very important in the perspective they have. So we can also say they are in the foreground or at the bottom. Because if we have it from the perspective which is more close, or which is closer to the people who's watching, we can say the flowers are in the foreground. But they are also at the bottom if we compare the top of the picture and the bottom of the picture. Now let's move on to the third point. This, of course, is an activity that we should practice when we are in the classroom, but we don't have that now. So this point would have to be omitted. Now check the answers that you gave to your exercises before watching this video and see if you were correct. Let's make a very quick review. The birds are at the top, the house is in the middle, the mountains are at the bottom or in the background, the tower is on the left, the trees are on the right, and the flowers are at the bottom or in the foreground. Sorry about the thing that we say about the mountains. We say the mountains are in the background. Okay? So, birds on top, flowers at the bottom, house in the middle, tower on the left, trees on the right, mountains in the background. I hope that's understood. If you have any questions, just let me know on the comments. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.